Hi everyone, this is Max Marzocca of The Ossuary, and you're listening to The Ritual with Lady Death on Metal Messiah Radio.
Hello everybody, this is Lady Death and you're listening to The Ritual on Metal Messiah Radio. Today the drummer Max Marzocca of the Italian heavy doomy metal rock band The Ossuary is joining us to talk about the band and their debut album Post Mortem Blues. First of all, let me thank you, Max, for giving us a bit of your time and welcome to my show. So I had you previously on my show to talk about your main band Natron, and now we will be talking about your side project, The Uary. Tell me more about the band. How did you all get together?
Okay, so just to start, I'd like to clear up things a little bit and say that The Uary is a full-time band.
Oh.
As much as Natron is. So I know that many people who've been into Natron for a long time think this is just a side project, but
yes,
actually it's a full-time band.
Oh.
And all we want to do is just to continue with this band. We just got the first album out and see what's going on with it. So it's basically like that. Natron probably will be for definitive time and on standby.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even for a long time, because for me, especially for me, it's very hard, to keep two projects, two bands, and looking after them, like with a little bit of management and not only songwriting and playing with the both bands.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a hard task.
Yes.
So we choose to focus more on this band, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And we formed in late October 2014.
Yes.
When me and Domenico, guitar player, we had some material that we wrote during the summer before.
Mm-hmm.
And all we wanted to do just to record something, some, not a record, but we just wanted to record this material with a new band, completely new band, because, it was not really good for a band like Natron, which is just a death metal band, of course.
Yes.
So we knew these two friends because we've been playing with other different bands.
Yes.
And Stefano, the vocalist,
mm-hmm.
I used to play with him. I'm still playing with him in an Iron Maiden band, and he still sings with this prog metalers Twilight Gate.
Yes.
And then Dario, of course, the bass player, who was in a band, who was in Natron for almost 5 years. Yeah, also. So it was natural for us, So you guys wanna join us? Well, we need some really cool people and good musicians to record that.
Yes.
And we're stoked about it, because after they listened to the first raw material that we recorded on a tape, on a cassette, they eventually decided to join the band.
Mm-hmm.
And they were really impressed. They say, "Oh, we want to be in this band because that's the music that we love, and we just want to play in a band like that." So okay.
Right.
Well, easier. So we just went into the studio, recorded the first demo tape at the end of the 2014, and since then the lineup has always been the same, and together we recorded another demo tape, and then the album, and we played a few gigs, all the few gigs that we did so far. So that's how we got together.
Awesome. So listening to your debut album, which was released on January 17, I was surprised by the transition you made.
Sorry, it's February 17.
February, it wasn't January even. All right.
Yeah, no problem about that.
Alright, so I was surprised by the transition you made. You are well known for being a death metal drummer. Seeing you in a band playing totally the opposite is kinda surprising. Is it hard for a drummer to play two different genres of music, if I may say it in that way, or a good drummer should be playing anything in your point of view?
Well, I don't know if it's hard for everyone to play different style, but I can tell only how it works for me. And actually, it was natural for me to, I've been a death metal drummer for many years, but I also been playing as session drummer for those and other bands.
Yes.
Not only death, black, grindcore, and thrash metal bands, but also for rock, blues, and hard rock band.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for me that was natural because I always consider myself a more classic, heavy metal and death metal drummer than a really extreme and hyper technical drummer. So when I approached many years ago this kind of drumming,
yes.
It was natural because I only had to start to play with my following my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what I really felt inside myself, I think it's more about the feeling and the groove and the attitude than more the techniques. Since I'm not a technical drummer,
yes.
I have some skills. I have some skills because
yes.
otherwise I would be able to play death metal for 25 years.
Yes.
But I consider myself more a classic rock drummer, and I like the way I play in this band, and it's natural. As I said, I've been experienced this many times before with playing with other bands, and I've been listening to this kind of music. All the 60s, 70s prog rock band and classic heavy rock, hard rock bands from the 70s till the beginning of the 80s.
Yes.
All the new wave of British heavy metal, doom metal band, and the early thrash metal band.
Yeah.
So all that, I think probably the roots of all my influences are there. And then I just evaluated it through the time because I formed a band. The 90s, there were, of course, other bands influencing me, like, the first wave of death metal bands,
yeah.
The classic.
Mm-hmm.
And I mentioned, Suffocation on top of that, Morbid Angel, and all the drummers. So, yeah, definitely, for me, it's not a big deal.
Yes.
Right now. I like it, I feel it, and that's the main thing.
Black winds are calling from the other side. Black winds are calling from the other side. But in heaven you know everything is fine. Cold winds are calling from the other side. Cold winds are calling from the other side. But you know in hell everything is fine. Hear the call. Hear the call. Hear the call. Other voices, distant noises. night. Post Mortem Blues makes me feel alright.
So as you describe your sound, it is a mix of Sebastian riffs, gloomy pentagram moods, melodic thin Lizzy, Wishbone, Ash, early Iron Maiden guitar leads, and Captain Beyond prog passages and epic leaks a la Rainbow. Which track would you recommend for the ones who didn't check you out to start with? Which track you think it can represent the Ossuary music the most?
That's really hard to say because personally I love all the album.
Yeah.
And I love all the record. If I have to recommend just a few songs, probably that would be, I know the first song, the opener, Black Curse, is just expressed really in a good way how the band it is.
Yes.
And then I would choose probably Witchfire second, and Graves Under the Water, because the first song is more of a British heavy rock and new wave of British heavy metal inspiration, and that is the kind of song that let us push a little bit on the pedal, especially when it's live.
Yes. And
Graves Under the Water because it expressed just the dark and the doom and gloom feeling, and the sound of the band. Both songs are just two parts, two sides of the same sound. And so I probably, yes, these three songs. But my tip is for the people, you wanna know how the band it is. Just listen to the world record. I think it deserves, because every single song has got its own identity. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, totally. So how was the recording process? You faced any difficulties?
Well, not at all, actually.
That's nice.
Yeah, you know what? We've been doing demo tapes before that. When we got into the studio, at least for me, it was easy. I just nailed the songs in a couple of sessions. That's it.
Yeah.
And we used to I used to record with headphones, click track, and doing a lot of takes and doing a lot of punch in, punch out, especially when I used to record with Natron.
Yes.
I mean, death metal records. Not all with Natron, also with Tyrannizer already, all the other bands being cooperated with. But in this case, for me, it was easier because we recorded all together. We got into the studio, we just plugged and play. We recorded everything on different tracks.
Yes.
But we recorded live, all together.
Yeah.
And afterwards we had extra tracks with the vocals and the leads, the guitar solos and stuff, blah blah blah, like that. And So it's we just recorded. I personally recorded just a couple of takes, and I picked up the best one out of them, and that's it. So yeah, I felt really prepared when I get into the studio.
Oh, cool.
So no headaches, no problems at all.
That's nice.
Definitely.
the main theme of the album? Yeah.
Well, there's no main theme actually.
Mm-hmm.
The lyrics are inspired by the history and the folklore of our land.
Uh-huh.
Southern Italy,
Yes.
history which is eventful, millenary, offers a lot of dark topics to talk about. And of course, I'm also inspired by introspective themes like life, death, dualism, and or life after death itself.
Oh, okay.
I write all the lyrics.
Oh,
And,
cool. I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah. Like it was like that even in nature.
Oh,
So it didn't
good to know.
Didn't change that much, even for this band. So
Oh.
yeah, that's what mainly inspired me, and I just came up with this title, Post Mortem Blues, because I took it from the last songs that we wrote for this album,
Mhm.
and it kind of sums up really good all the concepts, of the band. I mean, what's more said than a Post Mortem Blues?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
I guess nothing probably.
Yes.
And and the blues, and the blues is related to our origin,
Yes.
because we are from southern part of Italy,
Mm-hmm.
and post-mortem because we are doom band. It's all about that.
All right. So the album took the 12th place at Doom charts for February 2017, which is amazing, especially since it is your debut album. Did you imagine that this album will get nice feedbacks as it did?
I'm saying yes and no, because because we are aware of the fact that we probably wrote some really good music, and our purpose with this band is just to play good music, play
Yes.
some really crappy stuff
Yes.
in the vein of our rock heroes did in the past decades,
Mm-hmm.
during 70s and 80s. That's our main inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So we were aware about the quality of the album, but seeing all these enthusiastic reviews around, it definitely makes us happy about
Yes.
that, and that we probably walking the right way.
Yes. That's nice.
Yeah, I can't say anything else about this. It's basically because you record an album and people have to listen to it and find it if it's good or not, and see most of all people like it.
Yes.
It's a great thing. I expected that because I told you because we were sure we wrote some really good music, and that could appeal to a lot of more people,
Mm-hmm.
much more than maybe a band like Nature, which is death metal, extreme metal, and that's it. And maybe just a few people like it. In this case, we have a wide range of people that we can really be appealing to.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, the album is just out now, and not even 1 month officially, and we'll see what's going on. So far, so good. I mean, with the promotion, with distribution, and with feedback. So yeah.
Any upcoming shows with the band you would like to mention?
Our main purpose now is just to go out and play around the music to as many people as possible there. But for the moment, there's no real plan of extensive touring. Just for the moment. Yeah, we only play some gigs now and then, here and there. Only local gigs mainly.
Yeah.
And so we just want to wait until the summer and see if we really had created a following,
Yes.
and then people will start to really ask the band, and say, hey, why don't you guys come here and play some
Yes,
gigs? That would be the right moment to go on tour.
Yes.
Today there's too many bands around, too many tours going on, and
Yes, exactly.
people are totally distracted, by the
Yeah.
so many offers, and people don't have don't have to, the right attention, to follow each band, to go to every single concert. So it's better to create a following first,
Yes,
and
that's
then
true.
go on tour. That's what we want to do. That for sure. I will be already on the road in this very moment,
Yes.
But it has to be some really good condition for that. I don't wanna lose money in it. I just wanna have fun, and then
Yeah, that's
go on tour and playing in front of an audience, which would really be happy to see the band live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
know.
that's it. Anything you would like to add?
Yes, why not? Thank you, Paula, for this interview again. You're really supportive. Thank you very much. And for all the rest of the people, just listen to our record, buy music, go to the shows in general.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of good true underground bands around.
Yes,
So
that's
they
true.
only need to be supported. Just when you pick up the right band for you guys, just go to the shows, buy the records, buy the merchandise. That's the only way to support it. Not
Yes.
being on the fucking Facebook,
I know.
Just skip the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Just go to the fucking show, Just be alive,
Yeah.
That's it. And see you around sooner or later.
Yes, that's for sure. Believe me.